Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a very special 5,000K sub video special. So what I'm going to do, this is actually going to be a DFFOO and a Dokkan video. I felt like I wanted to do something that would fully represent my channel to kind of celebrate this achievement. I began my channel just over 2 years ago. I actually went back to look at like what my oldest videos were. And we're talking June 2021 was the first time I started making videos on my channel. So I feels like it's been longer than that. Like I feel like I put so much time into this channel. It's kind of crazy. So what I'm gonna do for this 5K sub special here is I'm going to kind of mimic one of my first videos that I ever made, which was basically doing an account overview, and I'm going to do this on both of my games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of give you guys an overview or show off my box on DFFOO, and then I'm going to give you an overview and show off my box on Dokkan, just as kind of a fun way to celebrate like my channel and talk about all that, right? And what I'm going to do at the end, if you guys want to see like the first ever videos on my channel, you guys will see how much my channel's grown and how much I guess I've improved as a content creator. But I will link maybe a couple of my first original videos at the end if you guys want to go back and watch those for fun, right? So first for DFFOO, let's start with DFFOO over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just talk about like what weapons I have in the game, like how much of the game do I actually own and how crazy is my account. And this is an account, this is a day one account. So basically I started this account on the launch of the game. And this game launched, oh gosh, what? Like 2017, I think. I think this game launched. I think this game's 2 years younger than Dokkan, right? Or 2 years older than Dokkan. Or no, younger, yeah. So I think Dokkan launched in 2015. This game launched in 2017. So I've been playing this game pretty much every day since 2017, which is kind of crazy. So I figured the best way to kind of illustrate where my account is at is to go into the exchange shop to show you like which LDs I have, like which ones I'm missing, and then you'll know that I have everything else, right? So let's go ahead and let's start. I'll just say this right now. I have every EX in the game. I don't think that's like not as impressive. We don't even need to talk about that. But we're going to go over LDs, FRs, and BTs. Those are like kind of the three big weapons, right? So if we go to the LD power exchange, you can see every LD in the game is in here. And so the best way to illustrate this is if I just sort, and I sort by passive not acquired. So what it's going to do is after I press this, it's only going to show me weapons I don't have. So I'm going to click confirm, and you're going to see there are no items available for exchange. So I have every single LD maxed out in the game that currently exists as of what, June 16th? Or no, this is, sorry, July 16th, 2023 is when I'm recording this video. So at that time, I have every single LD in the game. So kind of crazy, right? So next, let's go ahead and let's look at FRs. So if we go to FRs once again, now this doesn't show every FR, but it's almost every FR. It's every FR like before like 2 weeks ago or whatever, whenever this FR token dropped, but it's pretty much representing every FR in the game, other than a few of like the brand newest ones, but I've pulled all of the newest ones, okay? So this will pretty much represent every FR in the game. We'll do the same thing. We're going to sort by passive not acquired. Now, when you go down here, you're going to see there are only 6 FRs. But the thing is you can see my Dark Knight Cecil, it does say I hold one. I also have a Yuri and I have an Arden. So I actually only am missing 3 FRs in the entire game. It's just I haven't maxed out those because I'm saving my high power stones, right? So Vayne, Seymour, and Onion Knight are the only FRs in the entire game I do not own. It's pretty good because FRs are a premium weapon, right? Now we got to look at the big boys, which are BTs, and BTs are definitely not the easiest to get. So we're going to go ahead and go to the BT exchange. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to sort by passive not acquired, which we're already on. So the list for BTs is a lot longer. And I'm trying to see if I'm actually holding any of these, and they're just not maxed. Nope. So these are all the BTs I'm missing. So Onion Knight, Dark Knight Cecil, Theodore, Ursula, X-Death, Vivi, Seymour, Payne, Balthier, Gabranth, Noel, Kurasame, Kieran, Yuri, Jagran, and Lon and Rain. So a good chunk of BTs I'm missing, but dude, that means I have a lot of BTs because there are a lot of BTs in the game. So this account's looking pretty good, right? So let's go ahead and let's look at like now that you know kind of the weapon stash I have, how maxed out are my characters. So the two big things we're going to look at, well, 3 things. We're going to look at my Ultima weapons. We're going to look at how many green BTs I have, and we're going to look at how many blue armors I have. I think those are kind of like the most premium things in terms of resources. So for Ultima weapons, I think if we go to enhancement and we just go to cast sublimate, it should show me what we've got in there, right? So we're going to go cast sublimate. If we go into supplement, we should see all my weapons. So you can see here, I have every Ultima weapon at least purchased. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 maxed Ultima weapons, and then the dagger there that I have a supplement level 1. So 7 maxed Ultima weapons, plus at least a copy of every other Ultima weapon. Pretty good, right? Now this is not free to play, so I'll say that right now. I'm not like a mega whale either though. Like, so it's not like you have to whale out to do this, but I do buy premium Mog Pass, and that's how you get the Ultima weapons so much higher. So yeah, I pay my monthly fee for that, and I'll buy my I'll buy my costume packs and this and that every once in a while. I buy my sparkles, right? Like all that stuff. But yeah, that's my Ultima weapons. Now let's look at BT, and I have bought like BT and armor packs before, so I probably so if you're free to play and you've maxed out as many BTs and armors as you can, I've probably maxed more because I have bought a few of those packs, right? So we'll go into Enhanced Realize, and let's start with BTs. So these are all my green BTs, so I'll just scroll through them really quick. You can see I have quite a few, and then let's go ahead and actually count up how many we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we got 16 times 3. I gotta get a calculator really quick. 16, because I have 16 rows of 3, right? So we're gonna do 16 times 3. So that's 48 plus the Aranea. So I have 49. So darn near 50 green BTs. Astos will probably be my 50th green BT. So yeah, nearly 50 green BTs, which is kind of crazy, right? And then you can see I've got a bunch of BTs that I haven't greened yet. And then max out FRs, we already talked about that because I pretty much have everything other than, like, I have 3 FRs that I could max out that I don't. Let's see how many blue armors I've got. So once again, we'll just scroll through so you guys can see a plethora of blue armors. A lot. Okay, so pretty similar in size to BT. So let's see how it compares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23 rows. So 23 times 3 plus an extra one. That puts me at exactly 70. So I've got about 50 green BTs and 70 blue armors. So if you're a DFFOO player, let me know in the comments where your account compares to mine. Let me know your green BT count. Let me know your blue armor count. I'm really curious to know where other people in the community are at. But that's kind of where I'm standing right now. So that'll kind of summarize. And I guess I'll talk about too just in terms of currency, I guess. Right now, I've definitely been much higher. My gem count, though, is recovering a little bit. We're at about 225 or 220k gems. And then my tickets right now are completely maxed out. And I do have, like, a bunch of the daily coins that I can use to buy more tickets. So my ticket stash is looking pretty good. Okay, so with that, let's move over to the Dokkan side of things. So what we're going to do is we are going to switch to Dokkan. Let's go over to Dokkan here, and we'll switch to the Dokkan layout. So now we're going to kind of overview my Dokkan account and where that's at. Now, Dokkan, I would call myself kind of a whale on Dokkan. I do spend a little bit. I would say whatever you can classify it as to, I pretty much buy out all the sales. So if you want to call me a dolphin or if you want to call me a small whale, maybe that doesn't even get me to any type of whale status, but I pretty much buy all the sales. Very rarely, if I'm like desperate, I will do non-sales, but it's pretty rare that I do that. So I pretty much just stick to sales, and then I just do like that monthly thing. I'll buy the tickets that come out and things like that, right? So that's kind of like spending-wise where I'm at. So I figured the best way to represent my Dokkan account to begin is let's look at my power level. Let's look at how many rainbow units I have to start. So here's my power level. My power level is approaching 4 million. We are very dangerously close to 4 million, so we are going to call it about a 4 million right there. And you can see I got the new Year 8 GT Duo there, rainbowed, so that's going to be one of my highlighted rainbow units that we'll talk about. So let's talk about that. Let's go into character list, and I do have a selection here for rainbow. And you can see I currently have 755 rainbow units. This does include free-to-play units. I have rainbow TURs of LRs and things like that. Because it's gotten to the point I have so many hidden potential orbs, I can just rainbow anything. So I'm pretty much just rainbowing anything I can for power level and just for collecting purposes. And just to show you that this 755 is accurate, you can see I have my box sorted by activation, so it's putting highest hidden potential at the top. And I can scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can see the very bottom units are still 100%. So that is proof that I have 755 rainbow units. I know I do not compare to somebody like Truth. He's just on a completely another level, another stratosphere, right? But when we look at it, just highlighting some more modern units I've rainbowed, you know, I got my boy Beast Gohan rainbowed. Who else is a really nice, you know, I've got the Year 7s rainbowed, you can see there. Pretty much all the anniversary units rainbowed other than the 1 Year 8, like the physical one. I haven't rainbowed them yet. I got these guys rainbowed on their initial banner. I actually really like them. What else is a kind of impressive modern unit here that I have rainbowed as I scroll through here? These guys I just have to talk about. I rainbowed these guys on their initial banner at 800 stones. I got insanely lucky with them. These guys I have rainbowed. They're a really nice unit, right? Who are some other nice? Obviously, the Year 8 duo is ridiculous. I kind of showcased in another video, but I've got like the 3 best units in the game rainbowed. The new Year 8, Orange Piccolo, and then STR Bulma. So I'll show you guys them in a second here as we go through. Who else is kind of an impressive rainbow? Something that maybe not as many people would have rainbowed because they're a little bit newer. We'll kind of just scroll through. So here's my boy Orange Piccolo. I got him rainbowed on his initial banner. He's ridiculous. Absolutely love that man. Bulma's going to be down a little bit. I think they kind of subsort by attack. So she's going to be... these guys, I'll just point out, I rainbowed them on their initial banner. I really liked them when they came out, but they've definitely... they've fallen a little bit on hard times. The Gohan part of him is still really good. It's just a matter of getting to the Gohan part, right? But there's one more I want to show you guys, but she's down here a little ways. Oh, there she is right there. My girl Bulma, dude, I got her rainbowed on her first banner, which is kind of crazy. So I've been very, very much enjoying the Dragon Ball Saga team. So yeah, about a 4 million power level, 755 rainbow units. Yeah, I don't know how else I can represent my Dokkan account. I mean, I've got like pretty much every mission in the game done, other than just some scrappy ones I don't care about. But I've completed every content in the game, right? I guess that's the other thing I can show you guys. Is if we go to event and we just look at like the toughest content in the game. So if we just go to red zone, like I could just quickly show you I've dominated and beaten every red zone, which a ton of players have done that. I mean, that's not like the most impressive thing in the world. But it's definitely like, you can see here, Super Battle Road, everything is complete. You see complete next to it. Ultimate Red Zone, you can see everything complete there, everything complete on that red zone, everything complete on that red zone. That red zone's all the way done. So yeah, you can see I've got like everything in the game done. Cell Max is all the way done. God Event. I mean, I've just like completed everything. So yeah, I think that's going to be basically it for the video. But I just want to say very appreciative of all the support I've had. You know, I just started this channel kind of for fun, just to... I don't know, I watched other YouTubers do it, and I'm really passionate about the game, and I just felt like, yeah, I kind of, it seems really fun, and I felt like I could do it, right? And the other thing was I really love Dokkan and DFFOO, and I was really shocked to see there wasn't any other content creators that covered both games, right? Like, dedicatedly. So I wanted to do that, like, kind of bring these two communities together, into one channel, and I feel like I've done that very well. By the way, if you're kind of new or seeing me for the first time, my Discord is in the description of all my videos, so if you're interested in one or both of these games, feel free to hop into my Discord, and I or someone else in there will definitely help you out if you have questions or just want to talk about the games. I try to keep like a very friendly Discord. Like I don't like toxicity. I don't like swearing. So if I see a lot of that, I'm very quick to ban people. I just want to keep it a nice, safe, clean place. So it's definitely a great Discord if you are interested in joining that. But just never imagined in 2 years I would get to 5,000 subscribers. It's kind of crazy. So it shows that you guys are appreciating what I'm doing, and that kind of motivates me to kind of keep going on my channel. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna throw a couple of really old school videos at the end, so feel free, if you want to see like what my first ever videos look like on the channel, feel free to do that and kind of compare where my account was back then to where it is now. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.